Baltimore's favorite news team. Now, this is the Eyewitness News Super Bowl special.
To the people in Baltimore City, to the people in Baltimore County, and to the state of Maryland, this belongs to you.
That was the big moment for Art Modell.
Absolutely. The Vince Lombardi Trophy comes home to Baltimore. There you see it arriving here in Baltimore yesterday afternoon. Thousands of people showed up to greet the players as they arrived out at their training camp in Owings Mills.
What a wonderful thing for David Modell to do, walking through the fans and letting them each get a touch of that trophy, which John Buren tells me only weighs 7 pounds.
Really?
But it means a lot, yeah, but it means a lot more than that.
It certainly does. Good morning, everyone. I'm Vic Carter. We're live downtown in Baltimore. Welcome back, Denise.
Thank you, Vic. Thank you. Yes, we are, and I am happy to say hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of fans are here. Rain or no rain, they have come to welcome home their team. What time is it? What time is it?
Thousands of people are right here in downtown right now, standing in the rain. Very few umbrellas out there, so a lot of people are getting wet, and they don't care.
There's
They're
a
just
sign
very
over
happy
our
to be
shoulder
here.
says, "We won, we're wet, we're wild."
Yes, they certainly are. I tell you, it's a really exciting day, and I really thought that maybe because of the rain, that spirits would be a little bit damper.
No.
Oh, not at all.
Not when you win the Super Bowl.
No, certainly so, certainly so. We're very excited to be here. We have extended coverage.
We got a team.
The parade room.
There are people everywhere, all over the city.
We sure do.
If you don't want to, oh, I'm sorry, Vic. If you don't want to brave the rain, they can just watch it right here.
Absolutely, stay right there. You get the best seat in the house. We, of course, will be bringing you extensive coverage. We are joined down here by Kai and Sally, who are on the opposite side of the plaza. Let's go over to them and see what's happening from their vantage point. Good morning, guys.
Are you wet?
Hey, Vic. Hi, Denise.
Hey, Vic and Denise, how are you?
I got one word to say to you. One.
World champs. The sign says it all. You guys excited over here?
I have to tell you something. I have to admit to you that on the way down this morning, Denise and I were saying, who's going to come to this rally?
Right.
It's raining.
I thought the same thing.
You're seeing it
And the
from a
turnout,
great vantage point.
the turnout is unbelievable,
So
Sally.
what do we know?
It is, exactly. You know, it is overcast out here
They were
today,
doing it.
and we might not have the same vantage points that we would if the skies were clear. But the bottom line is people are here, they're excited, and they want to see the Ravens.
We want to thank you for joining us. We're going to be with you for the next couple of hours and bring you the Baltimore Ravens and Coach Billick and Art Modell and the marching band.
Yes, all the
whole
players.
9 yards and more. Our colleague Marty Bass joins us now. He's on Pratt Street, right by Harbor Place. Marty,
Marty.
what's going on?
How are you?
Hey, Vic, Denise, Sally, and Kai. We were just setting up our shot here. I agree with exactly with what you were saying at the top of the show, Vic. We were driving down to the van thinking, oh, man, it's raining. This is going to be a bust. What a bummer this is. Well, the heavy rain has stopped. There's just a bit of a foggy mist right now here in downtown Baltimore. You're looking right into the inner harbor. Look at this crowd here at the corner of Pratt and Light. And this same shot, the same amount of people is duplicated on the north side of Light Street. Carol, come on and pan with me here. Let's look west down Pratt Street here. And the crowd, as far as you can see, all the way down and past the convention center on both sides is quite large and getting bigger literally every moment. I think this is going to be one rockin' time here before not too long. And we'll be looking at the parade essentially from not its starting point, but from one of the beginning areas here throughout the course of the morning. We'll throw it back to you, Denise and Vic.
Okay.
All right, thanks, Marty.
So we want to remind people that we are being simulcast on WQSR, Steve Rouse and Company. Very kind to allow us to have our broadcast. So if you're in the car, drive carefully, keep both hands on the wheels. We, of course, will tell you everything that's going to be happening down here.
That's right, and Rouse took something called the Victory Train to work today, I'm told. And I don't know if we have pictures of that, but he got on the train, took it all the way down. There he is! They're all getting on the Victory Train, riding downtown. All over town, people are making strange sounds these days.
And those people are down here right
There's
now.
Rouse.
Thousands of them as we stand right behind us here at the plaza just in front of City Hall.
We can't hold them back anymore. They've been screaming and screaming, so we're going to try and get them to do it together.
Let's do it.
All right, are you ready?
What time is it? What time is it?
Any dogs in the house? Any dogs in the house? All right, all right.
You don't have to try very hard to get them to do this at all.
I've been hearing that in my sleep for the past 4 nights, I can tell you that.
I bet so.
I wake up in the morning going, hoo, 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 hoo. for a good reason.
Yes. Now we're going to go over to Kai and Sally there on the opposite side as we sat down here with our team coverage to tell us what's happening from their vantage point.
Are you cheering?
Vic and Denise again. Good afternoon. Good morning, everybody.
That's right.
It only feels like
It feels like afternoon, Sally, doesn't it?
But to fan man, it feels like a holiday. How you doing?
Oh, it is a holiday. I'm doing great.
You were down in Tampa.
Yes, I was.
Tell us how that happened.
Well, we drove down without a ticket. MTV approached me about being on a contest against a young lady. She would do football. I would do MTV boys bands. Winner takes 2 tickets into the stadium. I had no ticket. I said yes.
So how much did you have to know about the Backstreet Boys to see this game?
They actually gave me 5 boys bands that I had a bone up on. We went to the library, got on the internet, downloaded some info, missed a little partying, but I studied, I was ready, and there it was.
So you've got a few souvenirs on you. Show us. There's your Super Bowl ticket.
Here's a big one. Another one. This is my TRL VIP card. Carson Daly gave that personally to me.
Wow.
Said, go, man. Go, rock the place, bro. That's what he told me exactly.
And are all these beads from Gasparilla?
There and other places. Ybor City we went to. NFL Experience. They were everywhere.
Oh, and by the way, what about that football game?
Oh yeah. Go Ravens.
Yeah, look, we know you as Fan Man, but your real name is what?
My name is Matt Andrews.
Hey, Matt, what was your NFL experience really like?
It was great. We were there 3 full days. We worked the whole place. We were with Hulk Hogan. Joe Piscopo interviewed me. The BBC, Tokyo, Mexico, and on and on. It's great.
And today you're at the victory parade for the Ravens. How does it feel?
This is where I belong, right here. This is my people, fans. That's what I am.
Well, thanks a lot, Fan Man,
You're welcome.
for joining us.
Matt
Enjoy
Andrews.
your day.
Thank you.
What an NFL experience you've had, and all of these folks out here have had. It's been incredible. In fact, the experience just got better, Sally, when the Baltimore Ravens came home last night. Let's take a look.
The cheering started when the Baltimore Ravens beat the New York Giants and won Super Bowl 35 Sunday night. The Jubilee continued Monday morning when Sky Chopper 13 captured the team's plane, touching down on Maryland soil.
The world knows what we know all year. The Ravens are number 1.
The plane taxis into BWI and the ground crew salutes the team with water. Banners and balloons draped the Ravens Owings Mills headquarters with a new title, and a request to stay home fell on deaf ears as a throng of fans welcomed their team home.
Definitely having a great time. Glad the Ravens won, baby. Number 1.
And here they are, David Modell holding the Super Bowl trophy for everybody to see.
Winning the Super Bowl was mesmerizing enough for fans of the Baltimore Ravens. And just when it seems like the team has shown us all or most of its magic, something special happens. Ravens president David Modell and head coach Brian Billick take the Vince Lombardi trophy to the hands of the fans who helped them earn it.
Well, these folks deserve this because these are the folks who paid the bills. These are the folks who have had faith in us, and we want to give them the opportunity.
We were confident all year that we were able to go out here and win a championship, and that's what we did.
We're the only ones that thought that we can take it all the way. Us here in the organization and everybody here in Baltimore. Nobody else gave us a chance, and just thanks for being there for us the whole time we've been here.
And Sally, I'm going to tell you something. You know, we talk about special moments in the history of Baltimore and the state of Maryland. When David Modell and Brian Billick took that trophy to the fans at the Owings Mills Complex yesterday, that's going to go down as one of the great moments in Maryland history.
For many reasons.
It was unbelievable.
Not the least of which, Marty Bass was actually rendered speechless.
Yeah, he was moved.
That doesn't happen
And that doesn't happen very often to Marty, that's why.
Yeah, I mean, when Marty and I were headed down to the rally a week ago yesterday, Marty was saying, I just want a picture of myself with that Vince Lombardi trophy. He got better than a picture.
He did, a lot better.
He got videotape.
I saved that tape for you, Marty. It was all queued up last night when you came in this morning. I hope Karen Bella gave it to you.
I got it, Kai. As a matter of fact, I didn't have a videotape running yesterday on the greeting back at Owings Mills, and actually brought a videotape in from home to get a dub down. I got to tell you, I've seen a space shuttle launch. I have seen the birth of 2 children. And I'm not going to say holding that trophy was up in that league, but it sure as heck was in the top 7. How about that? As a matter of fact, that kind of had impact on some of our viewers. It's kind of like I was holding that trophy for a lot of fans. I walked up. What's your name, bud?
George Miller.
Where are you from, George?
Catonsville.
Catonsville. What's the first thing you said to me when I walked up?
How did that trophy feel?
That trophy felt real good. As a matter of fact, just for grins, for all the fans in Baltimore, just keep this in mind. I was holding that for you. Let's go back to yesterday afternoon out in Owings Mills.
Hey, Marty, we just did the show the other night. Look what I brought home to you. Hold your trophy.
Hold my microphone.
That's what it's all about. Thanks, Brian. Marty Bass, the host of Raven Zone, whatever we call the show. We did a show from Super Bowl the other night. Did you think they would really come home with a trophy?
Honestly, now that it's over with, I thought we were going to come home with it big time. I got to tell you, I'm the voice of reason on Rave TV all season long. I would say, if we win, if we do this, I don't care what game it was, whether we were playing the Cincinnati Bengals, whether we were playing the Washington Redskins or the Steelers, and I'd make everybody on Rave TV crazy because they'd say, when we win, when we win. I try to maintain somewhat of a fan's perspective and say, if we take our game. That's why David said, okay, now, tell me. And that's why I looked at him, okay, after the fact when I can't jinx it, that's right, pal, I thought we were bringing it back. Big time. This has been a season where unlikely heroes have come to the surface that helped get us that Super Bowl trophy, the Vince Lombardi Trophy. What's your name?
My name's Karen.
Where you live?
Cockeysville, Maryland.
Cockeysville, Maryland. Way to go, number 80. Brandon Stokely is gold. Now, before the season, were you a major 80 fan?
Yes, I was. Actually, since preseason of 1999, because Stokely has golden hands, he makes great catches, and I've loved the guy.
And he's kind of cute.
Yeah, he's kind of.
Hey, that really does play into it. We got Stokely's touchdown queued up. We are there you go. Here you go. Look at my monitor right there. There's a bit of solid gold from the Ravens season. Dilfer, Stokely, touchdown. We got a touchdown in the Super Bowl before we got a first
Stay
down.
tuned. The WJZ 13 Eyewitness News Super Bowl Special continues with more live team coverage.
Baltimore's offensive tackle, Spencer Fulau. Spencer's most important piece of equipment. Shouldn't you go where the pros go? The worldwide leader in vision correction, Kremer Laser Eye Center. Celebrating over 20 years with value pricing from $499 per eye. Call 1-800-694-EYES for a free consultation. The Kremer Surgeons. Because your eyes are worth it.
People from all over the world come to a hospital in Maryland to leave dialysis behind. A hospital where caring surgeons and nurses have led the world's most successful live donor kidney transplant program to a remarkable 96% success rate. A hospital where videoscopic surgery allows loved ones and friends to donate easily and walk out in just a day or two. Who's leading the way to this new medical tomorrow? University of Maryland Medicine.
Sounds like a good idea to me. Sure. Okay, I can do that.
You've got a control, Jones, an intense need to do it all. So get it all.
Let's do it.
With Big Deal from Verizon.
Yeah, let's make a deal.
One low flat rate gives you all the services you need to manage your busy life.
Oh, hold on, I have another call.
Call 1-800-584-8931 now and save over 50%.
Did you get the design?
The designs look great.
I'm going to try to call William on a three-way.
It's our most popular services like call waiting, three-way calling, call forwarding.
Hey, William.
All on one bill for one low flat rate.
So let's do it.
Get it all and save over 50%. Call 1-800-584-8931 to sign up. Plus qualify for special offers on our internet service. Perfect for your technology, Jones. Irresistible services, enticing offer, one great company.
No, I wasn't talking to you.
Get Big Deal from Verizon. It's everything you desire to keep up with the Joneses. Verizon, how to get life done.
What a team, what a season, and what better way to celebrate this history-making event than with a spectacular Waterford crystal helmet brilliantly engraved with the Ravens logo and Super Bowl champions. Every Ravens fan will want one, but there are only 500 helmets. Your best play is to run to Smythe Jewelers now and order your special tribute to our very special team, the Super Bowl champion Baltimore Ravens, exclusively from Baltimore's other favorite home team, Smythe Jewelers.
Wow, Wow, take a look at that. Trent Dilfer, quarterback for the Baltimore Ravens, with his own parade at Disney World. He and his family going down the main street there, being welcomed by all the guests there. Autograph seekers, of course, wanting a piece of the action. Even Mickey gets in on the act. Boy, could you imagine having your own parade at Disney?
No, I cannot, although this is just about as darn good, I think.
Close enough.
There was, of course, a little controversy down in Tampa because the next morning, right away, those ads came out, you know, Trent Dilfer, you won the Super Bowl, where are you going to go to Disney World? And there was some talk about it should have been MVP Ray Lewis.
Yes.
But that's a whole controversy. We'll put it aside because it's a great, happy occasion.
Yeah, certainly so.
No controversy here. People are glad.
Like Dan. Dan's happy, aren't you, Dan?
I'm happy.
Dan's from Towson. He's been down here all morning.
Yeah, I took off today, and we trekked over from Bowhager's where we parked. And
tell me about your car, your truck.
We entered a contest on Saturday. Painted it up on site, red, purple, white, and black camouflage, and we ended up taking second against the big purple bus, and we won some cash and had a good time. A lot of people.
And Dan's the one who brought all the great signs. He's the one who had the sign, "We're wet, but we won, and we're wild." And what's the other side? Get a team, make playoffs, win Super Bowl, build a museum, ha ha ha. But we did all that in 5 years.
That's right.
And of course, the big one. Oh, I'm sorry, Denise.
It's okay.
What time is it?
What time is it?
You'll be hearing that a lot today. Certainly so. Let's go over and check in with Kai and Sally on the opposite side of the plaza to see what's happening over there. Kai and Sally.
Hi, Vic, and hi, Denise. We have Brian Shear, who's making quite the fashion statement today with his poncho.
How are you, Brian?
And his sunglasses. I like the paradox here. The interesting thing about Brian, speaking of paradoxes, is that he lives in New York, but he is a Ravens fan, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
You grew up in Baltimore.
Grew up my whole life in Baltimore. Always been a Baltimore fan. After the Colts left, I want to have nothing to do with the NFL. But once we got the NFL back, baby, I'm a big fan and want the Ravens to win every year. Woo! Go Ravens!
All right, Brian Shear, thank you very much for joining us. We got another special guest we want to bring in right now, Sally.
I know you.
Hey, I think we know this gentleman, Mayor Martin O'Malley. How are you, Mayor?
Hi, Kai.
Congratulations to you.
Yeah, this is great, isn't it?
What do you think?
I think this is fantastic. I mean, look at this. Everybody's pumped up about Baltimore. Everybody's psyched up about where we are right now. This is a tremendous thing for the city.
Are you getting the blues at all because of the overcast weather? Could it have been put off till tomorrow?
You know what? This team and this city both thrive on opposition. So if it rains, if it pours, if it lightning, if it snows, we don't care, you know, because we're a proud city.
I know you just got back from Tampa yesterday. What was the most memorable moment for you down there?
Ooh, the most memorable moment was out on the field afterwards, you know, and just the excitement and the confetti and everything going off. Of the game, though, probably the most memorable moment was when Brandon Stokely caught that first touchdown. And that's when we all kind of breathed a sigh of relief and said, it's going to be a good day.
It really seemed like there was more at stake than a football game.
Oh, there was. I think there was. I mean, I think that the hopes of the entire non-New York world were riding on us, for one. But secondly, the people of this city have come off a great year where we're leading the nation now in reduction of violent crime. Our test scores are up more dramatically than in any other urban area. Our housing values are going up. So the Ravens have really come to symbolize our comeback. And I think that's part of the excitement here today.
Mayor, Baltimoreans remember for a long time. Will this put away the pain of 1984 when that other team left?
Right.
Does this put a nail in that coffin? Is that dead and done and now a new era has truly begun?
Yeah, I think the healing process is completed with this. It took a while for the Ravens to warm up. They followed that great Colts tradition, but now they're building a tradition of their own. And going all the way to the Super Bowl, I think everybody will always treasure those Colts memories, but I think people are going to treasure the Ravens memories now too.
Have you talked to Giuliani yet? Have you had a chance to gloat?
I haven't talked to him directly. I understand that he's sending down Knishes and fishes. I also understand that they're trying to figure out how to light up their city hall purple. As you might imagine, we are FedExing purple gels to them as we speak.
I think you should hold out for the Empire State Building myself. I mean, when the Yankees won the series, they did it blue and white.
I know. Somebody else owns it, he says. I'll be happy. I want to get my lawn chair. If Giuliani lights up his city hall for 5 minutes in purple, I want to be there with my lawn chair, with my popcorn, with my bottled water.
Mayor O'Malley, I want to know if you've been getting calls from Central Casting since you did the Ravens commercial.
The Ravens flap was cool. And you want to see it?
Yeah,
we'll do it
let's
right
see it.
now.
Let's see
Here we
the
go.
Ravens flap.
Here we go.
Let me this has been. We would love to have the Ravens win another Super Bowl. Do you think, Mayor, will it ever quite be like this again since it's the first one?
Oh, I don't know. This is going to be hard to top after 30 years. But I wouldn't mind trying.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind trying.
We certainly would all love that.
Yeah.
Mayor O'Malley, have
Mayor
fun
O'Malley,
today.
thank you so much.
Thank you
so much.
Thanks a lot.
We're going to go over to Marty now, who's on Pratt Street. Marty.
Take it away.
All right, Mayor O'Malley, Kai and Sally. The crowd is just getting bigger and bigger. I'm telling you, folks, this is going to work. I wouldn't have given this a bat's chance at 7 o'clock this morning, but the steady rain has stopped, and the crowds are really getting quite sizable. We're looking now westbound on Pratt Street. You can see all the folks up there on the walkway, over from the business center to the convention center, all the way across the street. We go to what is the visual representation of the city of Baltimore, the corner of Pratt and Light, and look at all of the crowd there on the Harbor Place side. Hey, you want to get these people going? Give them a little cheer. Hey, what time is it? What time is it? Any dogs down here? Well, that's pretty cool. You gotta love that. You gotta love that. Hey, listen, these folks came all the way from Chrisfield, Maryland. What's your name?
Mary Howard.
Mary?
Nettie Atkins.
And?
Helen Tomko.
Chrisfield, Maryland's Raven Country, huh?
Yes.
What time,
Salisbury.
what time did you guys leave to get up here today?
5 o'clock this morning.
5 o'clock. What time did you get here?
7.
And you've been hanging out since
Yeah.
then. There you go. You're not alone. All sorts of other Ravens fans have been here all morning long.
I'm going to touch that Vince Lombardi trophy that we have been missing for so many years. I'm so sick. As a child, I had the front page of the Colts as an ashtray in my parents' home, and to see that front page yesterday and know it was coming back here to Baltimore is just awesome, and I know I got to be a part of it.
I came down to get a spot in that parking garage so I could bring my 2.5-year-old son down, and that way he wouldn't get wet. We're up on the 7th floor of that parking garage back there, so hopefully he'll be able to brave the elements.
Ravens fans here early. A lot of Ravens fans here now. Eyewitness news coverage of the parade to beat all parades. We're bringing the Lombardi Trophy officially home this morning. Eyewitness news coverage continues right after this. Don't touch that dial, Raven Nation.
Stay tuned. The WJZ13 Eyewitness News Super Bowl Special continues with more live team coverage.
I'm a little stressed. My internet service is evil. It's slow, like the turtle. And it's expensive, with pop-up ads. Whoa, bad karma. This is Begging Dog, begging for decent internet access. I send out love. Internet chi, come to me.
Unlimited monthly internet service. No pop-up ads. 24/7 support. Only $9.95 a month for 6 months. Only from Star Power.
Cramp.
At Verizon, we're here to help you live life your way. That's why we created the Big Deal Package. To help you be right in the thick of things. Tune out the world sometimes. Or simply keep in touch with everyone. The Big Deal makes it easier. So call to sign up now and you can save big.
The Big Deal is designed to help you live your life with everything you need all in one package, all at a savings of over 50%. It's all our most popular services like caller ID, call waiting, and 3-way calling, all on one bill for one low flat rate. Have some of these services? You can still save. Get the Big Deal now and qualify for other special offers like low rates for internet service and voicemail too. So call 1-800-383-4812 today. The sooner you call, the sooner you'll save.
The Big Deal. Whatever you want, whatever you need. All at a price that's just right.
Cerebral palsy, brain damage alert. A medical mistake may have caused your child cerebral palsy or brain damage, or lead paint may be to blame. Your child may have a right to lifetime care. Find out free. Call the Spectre Legal Team, 1-800-626-2100. Call now regardless of your child's age. No fees or expenses unless we get money for you. We've collected millions and millions for the injured. Call 1-800-626-2100, the voice of the victim.
Here's some highlights from the big game on Sunday. Ray Lewis doing a fantastic job. That's why he's the most valuable player for this game.
I'm telling you, watching him is like watching, like that British guy said, a ballet dancer who also knows chess. He flies through the air. Flies through the air.
He's ravenous. Gives you 110% effort every single time. Ray Lewis, the man, the hour.
MVP. However, we have actually, we have two men here, don't we?
That's right. We have two. 1.5.
That's right. Your name is?
Gary.
And show us what you made and explain to us what it is.
This is a Raven maniac right here. Mr. Head. All 8 games I went to, I took my man with me. And we won the Super Bowl and scraped the head football back in Baltimore.
That is absolutely right. Now, what is he saying? What's that?
He just says win all the time, that's all.
And even worse or better than making this and carrying it is kissing it, and you did that, didn't you? You kissed that.
Yes, I did.
This is your wife, right?
No, I'm his little aunt.
I'm sorry.
I'm his aunt.
Sorry.
Right here, huh?
Yes, I did.
What'd it feel like?
Wonderful, wonderful. Want me to do it again?
Sure,
yes,
go ahead.
Delightful,
Okay.
just delightful.
Glad you enjoyed that.
All right, Marion Bennett, you caught our attention halfway around the field here.
All right, thank you. Thank you for having me up here.
All right, go get to a great place. Thanks
a
for
lot.
coming.
She's taking me back to my place.
Yes, you'll take it back. Sally, Kai.
Do me a favor, don't let anybody in, okay?
Hello? Sally and Kai.
Yes, sir.
Yes, how are you?
All right.
We're good. How you guys doing? Good. Look, we've got a lot of fans over here at Sally with us right now who are pretty excited. In fact, we got one right here. What's your name?
Amber Sykes.
Amber,
What's your name, sweetie?
where were you when you saw the game?
I was with my father and my mother watching it.
How was it?
It was great.
Yeah. Are you a big Ravens fan?
Oh, yes.
All right, who else is with you today?
This is my friend. I'm sure she would like to announce her name.
My name is Jasmine Dunham.
How old are you?
What's your name, sweetheart?
Janae.
Janae, is this exciting for you?
Yes.
You're all dressed up in purple.
Yes.
Who's the best football team in the world?
Ravens.
Who?
Ravens.
Sally, they're pretty decked out, aren't they? And there's one other gentleman over here. Sir, what's your name?
James Dorsey.
James, where do you live?
I live on McCullough Street.
And Sally, he wanted to give a special shout out to us, I guess your favorite Ravens player. Who was that?
That's Jermaine Lewis. I want to thank him for sponsoring the Sandtown Winchester Wolverines and tell him the heart goes out for him and his family for their loss, you know.
Okay.
Hey, we love you, Jermaine, and the rest of the Lewis clan. Baltimore Ravens, yeah!
As you can hear, and as you can see, things are starting to get heated up here as the Ravens make their way to War Memorial Plaza.
Yes.
And this entire victory celebration is going to be hosted by Mayor O'Malley. You just saw him on our air live a few minutes ago. Marty Bass can give you an idea of the ETA of the Ravens as they make their way towards City Hall.
It's getting exciting now.
Marty, any sign of him yet?
Here's
Hey,
what
Marty.
it's all about, Sally and Guy. This young man, years now, is going to say, I kind of remember my dad took me down to the parade when the Ravens won the Super Bowl. What's your name?
I'm Carl.
Carl, what's his name?
This is Joseph.
Where you guys live?
Howard County, Ellicott City.
Hey, enjoy your moment
Thank
as
you,
father
Marty.
and
Watch
son
it all
together.
the
You
time.
got to love this.
We love it.
Hey, listen, let me just ask a quick, well, I tell you what, stay right here for just 1 second, Carol. Another young man is right here. Look at this sign, what's your name?
Will.
Look at this sign that Will made. What's Dad's name?
Ron.
By the way, they section 540, just like I am, behind that Russell Street goalpost. Got 11. Ruined the Broncos. Abolished the Titans. Vanquished the Raiders. Eliminated the Giants. No museum. Tag Lee Boo. Super Bowl 35 champ, Baltimore Ravens. Gotta love that. Been a long season, huh?
Yeah.
We had some fun up there, didn't we?
Oh, it was a great time. It was a great time with the chain gang, and we had 5 guys up there right beside Marty, and it was a blast.
What's this mean for you to share this day with him?
Oh, it's fantastic. He's a big-time Ravens fan, and it's just been a great season.
What's this mean to you other than not going to school today?
They had off
I don't
today.
know.
They
It's
had
just-
off today.
yeah, we did
It's a
off.
national holiday.
Which school system's this? University of Mars? Hey, listen.
Sacred Heart Glendon.
There you go. Listen, I want to ask you a question. Let me see if I can get an update for you here. By the way, kudos to the city of Baltimore for setting this up. We have essentially the crowd behind a very well-placed line of barriers all up and down the street. Let me just ask you a quick question. Real quick question for you. We have any idea where the parade is right now?
Any idea where the parade is now? Yeah, I think they're up near Howard Street.
The Howard Street?
I think it's somewhere on Howard Street.
Hey, thanks a lot. We're still a ways away from the parade coming down Pratt Street here, but the crowd just continues to grow. Get a shot of these folks up here. on the balcony of the, I guess it's the Atlantic Financial Building right now. There you go. Wave those flags for us. Raven Nation en masse. Wait a minute, here you go. Real quick before we go to a break. You've got to see this to believe it. This is just getting better and better and better. What's Raven fans' name?
Precious. This week she's named Raven, though.
There you go. Eyewitness News coverage of the day to beat all days. This millennium, anyway, continues right after this. Stay with us.
Stay tuned. The WJZ 13 Eyewitness News Super Bowl Special continues with more live team coverage.
Before you choose a security company, consider this. Only ADT protects your home and family with 3 solid guarantees, plus a special fire safety offer. It's the ADT Fire Protection Package. If you move, we'll install a system in your new home free of charge. If you're not happy with your system, ADT will refund the installation cost and monitoring fees. We'll even save you up to 20% on your basic homeowner's insurance. Call now and get an ADT security system installed from $99. And for a limited time, we'll also include a free ADT fire extinguisher. This invaluable home safety device is manufactured by Ansel, the fire safety leader. So get the peace of mind of the ADT Fire Protection Package. Get the power of ADT.
Hello, everyone. I'm Paul Berry. This Saturday at 11 a.m. here on WJZ, teams from Centennial, River Hill, Patuxent meet on It's Academic.
Tomorrow morning at 6, Eric and Dan will be back.
Lowen and Navarro here live tomorrow morning. We hope you join us, and we'll see ya.
If your dream is to own a home, but bad credit or no down payment is stopping you, call Credit Clinic now to see if you qualify for the home of your dreams. No money down, low closing cost, 100% financing, bad credit, slow pay, bankruptcy need not stop you.
I've had credit problems and I've been turned down, but Credit Clinic has a mortgage program for everyone.
Don't let credit problems keep you from your dreams. Call Credit Clinic for all your mortgage needs.
Welcome back to Eyewitness News special coverage of the Ravens Victory Parade. Marty Bass here at the corner of Pratt and Light, and I just got a little bit of information from one of Baltimore City's finest who heard on his radio that this parade may move a little bit slower than a lot of folks have anticipated. We've just been told that Coach Brian Billick is walking the parade route, and don't think this place won't go out of its mind. Denise and Vic.
That's great. That's wonderful. He is a fantastic guy, Brian.
And he was out yesterday at the training camp.
I just
he
like
stopped. He went out. He shook hands when they took the trophy out, allowed people to touch it. You know, he's a real personable kind of coach, and he's a likable kind of guy too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He's very likable. Everybody makes a big deal about whether he's arrogant or whatever. Who cares? He's got a Super Bowl team. And whatever he's doing something right.
And he tells you what's on his mind.
That's right. That's right.
One of these I think
now these
handle.
people, I mean, it just keeps growing and growing, and we've got like a puddle here, and people walk right through it. Stan was out this morning, and apparently people were even coming out earlier to make sure they got a very good spot. Here's that.
We got to get down here early before anybody. And you know what? At 12 o'clock, nobody was here, and we had it. We wanted to be in front row so we could see Saragusa, Ray Lewis, Arm Odell, everybody, baby. We want to see them all. We want to see them up close and personal.
And so you see people are willing to go through absolutely anything to try to get a good spot, find a great place to sit for this parade and this rally that's happening here at War Memorial Plaza today.
That's right. Now, I spotted this gentleman not only because you were leading cheers, but also because he had your chain gang gloves.
Yes, sir.
Now I went to the Super Bowl, and we were hanging out by all the chain gang because they were up in the third section, 334.
That's correct.
And before they could do the chain, there was a touchdown. So we never got to shoot them doing the chain. So let's do the chain.
We can do it today.
Let's do it.
Let's do it today.
Right.
Move your chains. Move your chains. You ready? Move
that chain! Move that chain! Move that chain! Move that chain! Move that chain! Move that chain!
All right, I feel better now.
All right.
Now here's somebody moved the chains. This is an ex-Marine, and now you're just a full-time football fan.
Full-time Ravens fan.
All right.
Good deal for you.
Thank you.
For joining us
Y'all
up
have
here.
a good time. Enjoy yourself. Drive safely, please.
You got it.
We're going to take a look now at some of the people who are down here on the plaza with us. We're getting a panorama shot. This is from the center camera, which is up in the very center part of the War Memorial Plaza. Thousands upon thousands of people, and the crowd continues to grow here as we get closer to the time that the players will arrive here. Although Marty says it's going to be a while because Brian Billick is out walking the parade route, shaking hands, being the guy that he always has been.
You know, that's wonderful. This is not a parade where they're sort of showing themselves off, saying applaud for us. This is a parade where they're thanking the fans too.
They certainly are.
And I know that from the few players that I got to speak to down there, they knew people showed up without tickets. They know that this city has a special love for them. The relationship is unique to the NFL, I believe. I mean, I haven't been around much, but I think so. And I think that's what they want to show in this parade. You're thanking us, and we're thanking you.
Certainly a very, very grateful city. I mean, as evidenced by the people who are out here today in this weather.
Yeah.
And it's starting to rain a little bit more, and that may slow things down a little bit more, so you may be stuck a little bit longer.
Done by Marty Bass, so he's in a big yellow outfit. He doesn't care if he gets wet. Right, Marty?
Say that one more time, Sally. Controller was talking to me.
I said, the rain doesn't bother you. You don't care if you get wet. You got a big yellow outfit on, and you're here for your team.
Not only that, but years ago, my chances of melting in the water disappeared, okay? We're at the corner of Pratt and Light right now. Yeah, and indeed, the rain has started to fall. Right now, I wish you all could get a grasp of the size of the crowd up and down Pratt Street. We happen to be in a pretty fixed location. We're trying not to block the view of a lot of fans. But I'm telling you, there are not a few thousand, but there are thousands and thousands of people more than I would have anticipated being here given this day's weather. Now, I don't know if you can see it, but the mascots are now walking and they're leading Baltimore City mounted. The parade is definitely either getting ready to turn onto Pratt Street or it is already on Pratt Street. But we're going to have some partying starting here before not too long. So I'll throw it back to our City Hall location, Sally and Kai, and get ready to rock.
Shame the weather didn't work out there.
Marty, you and I were talking about whether or not we should let our kids miss school today and come to the parade. We opted not to, but this is Andy and Adam Heller. And why did you decide as a dad that it was important for Adam to see this?
This is, for me, this is an incredible experience, but I mean, obviously I lived in the Colt growing up as a Colt fan, but for Adam, who's 10, this is his time, and this is an opportunity for him to experience what I did as a kid growing up with the Colts, and my dad took me, so.
Yeah, so you have memories of Johnny Unitas, and who's going to be your favorite Raven this year?
Ray Lewis.
Ray Lewis. So are you going to remember this for a long time, do you think?
Yes.
And are you in 4th grade?
Yes.
And are your other classmates are probably in school today, and you're here. How lucky do you feel?
Pretty lucky.
You have a pretty cool dad.
Hey, Andy, can you think of anything in recent memory that has drawn so much fervor and so collective of energy in Baltimore?
No, I tell you, this is incredible. I mean, I've never seen anything living through the World Series with the Orioles and the CFL. This is huge. I mean, this is phenomenal. This is huge.
I want to ask you a question that Kai asked Mayor O'Malley a few moments ago, which is, do you think that this brings closure to the whole healing process involved with the March '84 departure of the Colts?
Yeah, that I think Baltimore needed to be healed, and I think this gave Baltimore an opportunity to really grasp. And this is something that's been inside of Baltimoreans for a long time. I know it's been so an opportunity to express their
Right.
Yeah.
It's 2 days after the Super Bowl, and you still seem pretty emotional.
I'm fired up.
Pretty
excited. Ravens are a great team.
You can't wait to see the parade. Well, we heard from Marty that it may be turning on to Pratt Street right about now. But we also heard, Sally, that Coach Billick is walking the parade around, and it's going to move a little slower than I think a lot of people expected.
We are seeing exactly what you and I watched yesterday when they returned from Tampa,
Exactly,
which is
Sally.
this kind of spontaneous gratitude to the fans that Coach Billick and David Modell showed when they got out of the bus after their journey and let the fans at the Owings Mills Training Complex touch the Vince Lombardi Trophy. That was a real moment.
It was. I mean, it was a touching moment to see that happening, and you're looking at video of that right now. Here, they bring back the Super Bowl trophy. This is probably one of the most elite prizes in professional sports. Not only does the city of Baltimore have it, but now the citizens of the state of Maryland get a chance to touch it, but it's really something to see.
As we've been saying for the past couple of weeks, really, since the playoffs heated up, this is about more than football.
It does transcend football, doesn't it, Sally?
Oh, yeah. I mean, everybody felt like they were going to the playoffs, and then we all felt like we were going to the Super Bowl, and now we all feel like world champions, and Baltimore City is back.
You know, I had one of those funny Super Bowl moments. I think two of the greatest moments for me was one, before the game started, I had butterflies in my stomach, and I'm thinking, I'm not playing the game. Why do I have butterflies in my stomach? But all of us were that excited. I think the other half of that is watching Jermaine Lewis run back that touchdown was just so exciting. I mean, it was just unbelievable watching him run that touchdown back, because that solidified the game for us.
Well, Marty Bass still hasn't recovered from his experience with the trophy yesterday. He is back on Pratt Street, where the parade is passing him by as it makes its way towards City Hall. Marty, how are we doing?
Well, it's the pre-parade, that is for sure. Hey, Raven fans, what do you think about all this, huh? You got the mascots out here. This is good. You've got Edgar, Allen, and Poe. And they are sitting here doing a little entertaining. A lot of kids down here, by the way. Sally, Denise, Vic, and Kai, whole lot of kids. We're number one. That's right. What are you thinking about life today? Yeah. Three, by the way, of the most popular cheerleaders in the NFL. And I have been told that Edgar, Allen, or Poe are going to be making an appearance in the Pro Bowl this year. These three really do a bang-up job. I mean, they are. You think the defense has an attitude, you got some mascots with an attitude. I will now tell you this. The rain has really started coming down here at the corner of Pratt and Lights. And I think that's going to make this crowd, this throng, that much more impressive to the team. And do understand, when these guys came back from Tennessee and they saw that crowd, it was a professional life-changing moment for them. And to see this many people standing out in the rain all along this parade route, much less when they get to your location, it is going to be something they will absolutely never forget. And let me tell you something. If you've got a player who's thinking about maybe jumping team and the offers are somewhat similar, don't think that a crowd like this doesn't play into it. This is an intangible when it comes to a player, a matter of comfort in the city. And you want proof of that? Lenny Moore, John Unitas, Artie Donovan, Boog Powell, Jim Palmer, et al. They have all stayed here because it's good and comfortable living. So if one of our players has an offer to go there or here, and they're somewhat similar, guess what happens? Charm City keeps its club together. We're going to go to a break right now. The parade will be moving our way here before not too long. Let's take care of some business. Eyewitness News, continuing coverage of the Victory Parade. The Vince Lombardi Trophy comes to Baltimore. We'll continue right after this. Stay with us.
Stay tuned. The WJZ13 Eyewitness News Super Bowl Special continues with more live team coverage.
Blakehurst is a retirement masterpiece brought to life. In a familiar neighborhood you've called home for many years. Here you'll find a comfortable apartment home, convenient services and amenities, and a variety of delightful activities. At the heart of our lifestyle is unlimited access to our on-site health center, making Blakehurst a smart choice for your future. Discover a masterpiece. Call Blakehurst today at 410-296-2900.
Cerebral palsy, brain damage alert. A medical mistake may have caused your child cerebral palsy or brain damage, or lead paint may be to blame. Your child may have a right to lifetime care. Find out free. Call the Spectre Legal Team, 1-800-626-2100. Call now regardless of your child's age. No fees or expenses unless we get money for you. We've collected millions and millions for the injured. Call 1-800-626-2100, the voice of the victim.
Gain independence with style on the exciting Pride Jazzy. It's the elegant high-performance power chair. The Jazzy is easy to operate and provides outstanding tight quarters maneuverability. maneuverability. It's great inside the home. A Jazzy can turn around in areas that most other power chairs can't. It's the ultimate maneuverability vehicle. Jazzy Power Chairs. Jazz up your life.
So jazz up your life.
Jazz up your life. I did.
Not only jazzed up my life, I jazzed up my career.
Call Majors Medical Supply today at 1-800-839-8700.
WJZS anchor Peter Jennings on Rosie, today at 4.
Welcome back to Eyewitness News covering the victory parade. This is John Seaman, the man who got the Baltimore Colts marching band together. The thorn in the side of the NFL for over a decade, and the man that put together the Baltimore Marching Ravens. You guys are leading the parade. I know you've got to get in front of the troops. No. Your thoughts right now?
Right now it's a pride for Baltimore, for Maryland, and for the great fans of the Ravens. It's starting all over again. Just the spirit we had for the Baltimore Colts. It's bigger and it's better and more fantastic. This is not the first Super Bowl. There's of many more we're going to have.
You are a true hero, as Michael Olesker pointed out in his column this weekend. You kept the flame going. Go on out there and enjoy your day, John. Thanks a lot. The Baltimore Marching Ravens leading this parade now through the corner of Pratt and Light. All volunteers who give their time to perform not only during the games, but at parades around the area. And they are invited, yes, to other cities like the Mummers Parade, parades in Richmond. They were in the inauguration. They performed for President Bush in front of the White House on the day of the inauguration. The Baltimore Marching Ravens with the Baltimore Ravens fight song. This is an incredible sight just behind the band and approaching the corner of Pratt and Lights, walking down the center of Pratt Street with the Vince Lombardi Trophy. Club President David Modell, Hall of Famer Ozzie Newsome, who Art Modell credits with putting this team together, and the head coach of the Baltimore Ravens, Brian Billick, and this crowd is going crazy.
City of Baltimore. This is why Art Modell brought this organization here. These people are the reason I came to Baltimore.
Why did you choose to walk instead of ride?
Well, I just had to feel part of it and feel a part of it. The fans are great. We're here to make sure they got a clear glimpse of the trophy.
Good to see him. Brian Billick.
That was Tom Davis of our sister station WQSR talking to Coach Brian Billick, the coach that won Super Bowl 35. And here come the players. This is big time action. This crowd is going wild. We've got a line of Hummers and Sally, Kai, Denise, and Vic. This is really some kind of a Baltimore sight. Some kind of a sight. Check this out. You gotta love it. We've got a whole lot of Hummers carrying a whole lot of dignitaries, whole lot of players, whole lot of folks from the organization. You want to know how you can tell who the players are? Look at the folks that are holding the video cams. These guys don't want to forget this moment any more than the fans do. Don't kid yourself. Luis Perez, Vice President of Finance for the Baltimore Ravens, a man who does the job behind the scenes, day by day. This is Dennis Mannion, the Director of Marketing, just passed by us. He is the man behind the scenes that makes sure all of the events, all of the promotion, all of the business is taken care of. A football team are more than just the guys on the field. 6 days out of 7, there's a whole team that performs, making sure life runs very smoothly. The coaching staff now starting to come by. This is a most impressive sight. Not only do we have folks in Hummers, we also, as I look down Pratt Street, have a couple of flatbeds where folks are out and quite visible. Players, by the way, have their kids with them. You know, we talked about the fans bringing their kids down to cover this event. Well, players themselves decided they're going to share this and make this a family experience. all the way down the pike. Ladies and gentlemen, the most valuable player of Super Bowl 35, capturing his own moments, number 52, Ray Lewis. What an accessible team this is. These guys themselves do not want to be denied these moments. I'd like to have a copy of that tape. Think that's going to Hawaii in the Pro Bowl to be shown around? You bet it is. You bet it is. The parade continuing here down Pratt Street. The sound is truly almost deafening. Peter Boulware, a frequent guest on Report from the Raven Zone, passing by the area right now. Oh, Peter, yes, gotta love that. The Ronster, Ron, this is great. We're talking about one of the great fans, by the way, being interviewed by Mr. Steve Rouse. Ron, you're doing a good job as Ben coach.
It's a great impersonation. He's not here, but I am.
What do you think? Have you ever seen anything like this in your life?
This is 30 years of pent-up emotions, and Baltimore is letting loose, and we love every second of it.
The Ronster, Ron Matz, Mr. Ben Coates. On the other side of Ron's Humvee, Pedro Edison, one of the tight ends. Ladies and gentlemen, here's a guy who left Disney World to come back to Baltimore. The quarterback of the Baltimore Ravens, Trent Dilfer. This day, Disney World doesn't hold a candle to the crowd at the corner of Pratt and Light. Mike Flynn, whose parents come to every one of these games. Right here, there he is, offensive lineman Mike Flynn, Corey Harris, Spencer Falau, Kim Herring. You gotta love these guys. Kim, what time, buddy? How are you? Priest Holmes. Here's a man with class. Everybody said that when Jamal Lewis came, Priest, congratulations, buddy, that when Jamal Lewis came to this team, Priest was the odd man out. He showed them they were wrong. He showed Jamal how to play in the NFL, how to work with the NFL, and became an integral part of spelling Jamal Lewis, giving him a rest. Qadry Ismail. Back to Priest for just a second. It was Priest's work with Jamal and work with the team and finding a new place in the organization that helped get this offense yards on the ground. When Jamal needed the rest, Priest was in, and he did produce. Ladies and gentlemen, number 22, Dwayne Starks. Got that ring reserved for that finger, do you? Yes. Dwayne Starks with a major interception during the Super Bowl. Clarence Love. The Love Sponge right there. Orlando Bobo. Jelly. Lionel Dalton greeting his fans at the corner of Pratt and Light. Chris McAllister talking no trash this day. He's just loving. Okay, well, maybe Chris is talking a little trash, but you gotta love Chris. Video cameras continuing to roll. How we doing today? Coming to my right, Carol, is Michael McCrary. Michael got quite injured, quite a gash on his arm at the end of the Super Bowl. A crowd favorite, number 99. A devastating player on defense. It was his sack of Rich Gannon, third play of the Oakland game, that actually set the tone for the Ravens' victory over the Raiders. The center of the Baltimore Ravens, Jeff Mitchell. You loving this one, Jeff? What do you think?
Oh, this is crazy, man. How many people probably don't know who I am, but they're still screaming. That's great, man.
Does it make all the work worthwhile?
Oh, yeah, no doubt. This is really making you realize what happened down there on Sunday. It's great.
Go for it, Jeff. Congratulations, buddy. Jeff Mitchell. Ed Carroll in the vehicle with Ed Mitchell going to the Pro Bowl. Longtime equipment manager. A guy behind the scenes that keeps these guys taped up and moving during the games. Chris Redmond, Rod Payne. You see Chris Redmond right there with the video cam? Johnny Unitas turned the team on to the University of Louisville quarterback. He scouted him, he touted him, and I don't doubt that he might not be working with him through the year. Travis Taylor, wide receiver. It was Travis early on who helped get the vertical game going. Got injured, I would say, about halfway through the season and spent the rest of the year recovering, but still every day at the practice field, working in and around the coaches and the teams. Brandon Stokely, right here, wide receiver. It was Brandon Stokely who got the touchdown in the Tennessee game that broke the drought, and it was Brandon Stokely who caught a touchdown pass in the Super Bowl before we even got a first down. Tackle, Harry Swain, a man who has been around the league, who thought he may have seen it all before he came here. Did any of these guys expect a Super Bowl? They all knew they had a chance. They all knew they were good. They all knew they could produce. But did guys like Swain and Sam Adams, who came here through free agency, believe? They do now. Defensive end Keith Washington, big sack in the Super Bowl. You gotta love Keith. Tight end Frank Wainwright. What do you think, Frank?
This is great. We love it. Thanks for all the support.
You got it, pal. Frank Wainwright, my man from Elkton, Maryland, Mr. Larry Webster, a guy who's had an up and a down year.
Hey, baby, how you doing?
You're the champ, Larry.
Oh, man, that's the champ, baby. Champs of Baltimore, baby. This is the fans what makes it. This is what bring it home to Baltimore City. This city needs it. It came right on time. It's destiny. Everything's happening for a reason. It's happening at the right time.
You want to say hi to Elkton, Maryland, real quick?
Oh, yes. Hello, Elkton. Elkton, I'm bringing it home, baby. Bringing it home to Elkton, baby.
Larry Webster, a man who frankly started the season on a suspension, fought some personal demons, worked hard on and off the field, mentally and physically, and when he came back to the team, he was needed and he produced like a champion. He's a good guy. Elkton, Maryland, University of Maryland graduate, Larry Webster. The sound at times is just darn near deafening down here. I would say, for planning purposes, back in the control room, and Denise, Vic, Sally, and Kai up at the War Memorial, that the head of the parade is probably going to be coming your way here before not too long. We seem to be now entering the second wave, which would be a whole lot of support staff, family, and friends. So I tell you what, how about if I toss it right now? Wait a minute, hold on 1 second. Just walking out of the crowd. What a moment. Walking with his daughter and walking through the crowd. Number 98, the Goose. You think that little girl is ever going to forget this moment? I think not. And Goose found out night before the Super Bowl from his wife. They're having another baby. He's got a boy, he's got a girl. Be interesting to find out if Goose wants another boy or another girl. Having both myself, I kind of vote on the girl at a young age. They tend to have more brains. We're going to Denise and Vic right now, up near City Hall. The victory parade continues and moves toward you guys.
Yeah, it's coming. It's right on the street across from us right now, and you can see the crowd here is pumped.
Oh, they are so excited. They are ready to see the Ravens.
The mayor just came out and did his Raven, and the whole crowd did it.
He wanted his girls out and his son, and they were all out here. As you see, the crowd has grown quite a bit since we started here just a little while ago.
And a minute ago, they were screaming, defense, defense. We have some defense people here with us. There's a radio guy up on I can't see who it is, honestly, up on stage. He's been getting him doing chants. I don't know if the camera's on us here, yeah.
Family here from Glen Burnie. They've been out here. How long have you been out here this morning?
About 2 hours already.
Family of 4.
2 hours. Tell us about your side here.
This is the wife. My wife married this. She's
That's
a great
your wife?
artist.
I thought you were going to say it's not
my wife, but she made it, yeah.
And it's obvious to us what it means. You tell us, though.
Defense number one.
Defense is number one.
Absolutely.
Ravens all the way.
You guys go to the games or you watch them on TV?
I went to a couple, but I watched them on TV.
Hey, and what band is that?
Absolutely.
You remember when they were the Colts band, right?
Colts band, oh yes. They were the Colts, #1 marching band, yes indeed.
It's got the same tune.
Stayed together for all those years, waited on our team.
All
You want to talk about a
guys
true
go back
fan?
and watch the
Talk about a true fan. This man tapes the games, then watches them over and over and over again.
I gotta get psyched for the next game. Every time I gotta watch one before the other one.
All right, so how'd they do in the Super Bowl?
I think they won. Yes, sir. Number one, baby. Number one.
Thanks for joining us.
All right.
You're looking now at the crowd at City Hall.
That's because the Raven, I don't know which one it is up on the State Hall tree. Edgar Allan Poe, they're all there, and they got the crowd going. Now, they don't talk.
No, they don't talk, but they certainly do get a crowd pumped up.
They do.
They, of course, are being here, listening to the
I was so excited when the three Ravens took the field in the Super Bowl.
Yes.
It was like, there's our cheerleaders, there's our birds.
Absolutely.
Edgar Allan Poe, yay! All right, Sally and Kai, sorry.
Sally and Kai, that's it. Go to the other side.
Yeah, from this vantage point, Denise and Vic, it is unbelievable. The crowd is going crazy now, Sally. Edgar Allan and Poe were up on the stage on the podium, and they're giving the crowd a fit.
You know, for the past couple of weeks, we've been talking about healing and the Colts, and these two guys are 16 years old. They don't know from the Colts who left 17 years ago. You guys are diehard, aren't you, Cole?
We're not calling it off.
What's your name?
Fired up.
Sydney.
What school do you and your friend go to?
Delaney.
You play some football too?
Yes, we play football.
Special team?
Special teams.
That's all.
I think you may be a professional football player one day.
Yeah.
You hope so?
Hope so.
What do you think of the Ravens?
The best.
Go Ravens!
Yeah.
We'll let you guys watch the parade and just have fun.
Hey, they'll wise
Don't
up
get
in a
cold.
little. They'll wise up in a little bit when it gets a little colder out here,
Their
Sally.
mothers are seeing them right now. They're dying.
That's right. But this crowd is absolutely unbelievable. Once all the pictures have been taken, it's unbelievable.
You know, to be in the throngs of thousands of people, and you're so aware of how well behaved everybody is.
Everyone
you know,
is.
there have been problems in other cities after Super Bowl. There hasn't been anything like that here.
And it's a testament, Sally, to just how well-behaved Baltimore fans are, how respectful they are of each other and of their city.
And grateful.
Absolutely, yes.
And
very
nobody
grateful.
but the media is complaining about the weather.
That's right. We were the only ones, and it's not that bad right now. We had a few raindrops a little earlier, but right now it's not bad. You got your hat on. I've got my coat on. David Modell right now on the stage, Sally, with the Vince Lombardi trophy, I believe.
Sure is shiny.
Yes.
All those fingerprints haven't smudged in it very much.
I'll move out of the way if Bob can see him.
Aren't you all glad we didn't build a museum? Ladies and gentlemen, the owner of the Super Bowl winning Baltimore Ravens, Art Modell. and gentlemen, the Ravens players are pulling in behind.
JC Eyewitness News coverage of this wonderful victory celebration. You're watching Eyewitness News, and right now the band is playing as the players walk out. For this band to be able to play for a Super Bowl team is a lifelong dream.
It certainly is. And of course, you're also listening to us live on WQSR simulcast right now. The Ravens players have arrived. They're all gathering on the stage. A wonderful sight here. This is the moment that everyone here has been waiting for. An opportunity to see their hometown heroes, the Baltimore Ravens.
Art Modell is up there, but he has not spoken yet. I assume he's reserving his deep feelings till all the players are on stage as well. The stage, in case you're just joining us, also has the mayor, of course, is reading out the names of the people, all of the coaches, the great coaches, Marvin Lewis, Ozzie Newsome, also the families of every politician in the state of Maryland.
Yes, they're all here.
The governor's up there in his Ravens jacket.
And of course, as you know, David Modell and Art Modell will walk the trophy along the parade route, allow people to touch it and to see it up close. And they have it here on stage. When they held it up, big round of applause, lots of cheers.
That would not happen in other cities.
No, not at all.
That would not happen in other cities.
Town.
Well, and you know, the people here, they know how to celebrate without getting crazy. They showed that Sunday.
Certainly so.
All right. I
Let's
think the
go
mayor's
down.
pumping them up. I think the players are coming on the stage. I think it's going to happen.
Let's go down and hear what the mayor is saying as he introduces everyone as they arrive here on the stage. Get hot down.
They are approaching the stage. The Ravens are gathering, ladies and gentlemen. Our conquering heroes. Ladies and gentlemen, defensive coordinator Marvin Lewis. Once again, also on stage up here, we of course have head coach Brian Billick, Ozzie Newsome, Matt Cavanaugh, Jim Coletto, Jeff Friday, Johnny Henderson, Milt Jackson, Chip Morton, Russ Purnell, Rex Ryan, Steve Schaefer, Matt Simon, Mike Smith, Ernest Biner, and Benny Thompson. How we doing? You might want to go stay there with Gag, or whatever you want to do. Ray Lewis?
They may rush the stage.
I'm waiting.
Right here.
How we doing? Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the most valuable player going to the Pro Bowl, Ray Lewis.
Baltimore!
Ray, we're going to introduce everybody and then bring you back.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Where's everybody else? Where are all the players? Where are the other players? They coming? The other players here? Where's Sam Adams? I'm just going to start going through it. Hey, Tony. Tony. Sam Adams here. Should I just start going through these?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, also approaching the stage, we're going to go through this right now. Pro Bowler Sam Adams. Where is he? Is he coming?
Good. Okay, good. We were told that when Ray Lewis came out and did his little dance and the crowd would go crazy, and sure did.
Oh, they certainly did, yes.
Now here comes Sam Adams.
We've already seen Sam Adams come up.
The problem is a lot of the players have their own cameras. They're taking their own movies so that they can keep this for their own personal history.
And here's Matt Stover.
Mayor's having a little difficulty keeping up. He sometimes reads a name and the other player comes, but this whole crowd knows what every player looks like anyway, and they love them all.
And they're all obviously have been on, and so it's taking a little time to get them all up to the stage at the same time.
And they're savoring every moment.
Yes,
they're
they
not in
certainly
a
are.
hurry.
Nowhere to go except for a few of them have to get on the plane and go to the Pro Bowl sometime soon.
That's a nice place to go. We're in Hawaii.
I think I'll take that assignment. You get Florida, I get Hawaii,
there you
okay? And this is great. Tony Banks is getting a great cheer from the crowd. He saw limited playing time during the Super Bowl.
Right now, showbiz is taking over.
That's right.
And you can't always predict what's going to happen in showbiz.
That's right. Just like we can't predict what happens in live programming.
Yeah, like
today.
rain.
Yeah, like rain.
I don't know if the cameras have been able to show it, but standing up there in a purple wig and a purple hat is, I'm sure.
Ray Lewis!
Yay,
Can you imagine what it's like for these guys?
Ah, I can only imagine. And they know how much every fan in this state loves them. They know it. A lot of the players brought their children. That's wonderful. Can you imagine the rest of their life? You just ignore one of those words you're hearing.
It's just like you said, these guys are savoring every moment. That's the reason there are a number of periods of lull.
All right! Once again, he has a camera. sometimes they're taking their own pictures of this, so they're stopping along the way to let people scream their names. Why not? They deserve it. How about it? Hey, you're not very nice. Once again, on the stage is, in the purple wig is one of the O'Malley daughters.
Yes.
And Katie O'Malley at the game was in full purple regalia, earrings, necklace, the whole thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, Cornell Brown.
Woo! Yeah, yeah, yeah! Yeah, yeah, yeah!
I can tell you this is going to go on for a while because on the other side, I can still see some of the players on the vehicles arriving here.
On top of the cars, yeah, I see it too. So wherever you're watching this from, whether it's your home or your office, just enjoy this. It doesn't happen often, and it doesn't happen in very many cities.
You can only imagine what this is going to mean for the city over a period of time. Certainly, as you said, the national and international spotlight is on the city right now.
You can catch him with his blonde hair. No trouble picking him out.
That's right.
Yeah, yeah. Everybody's dying for the Goose to make an appearance.
Oh, yeah. He'll be the biggest person on the stage.
Well, talk about showbiz. That's a showman.
He's fantastic. I don't know if you were able to see from where you were, but before the game started, there was a little montage with the Goose in a mafioso type scene.
I saw it.
It was really good, really well done. I think the Goose has a future in acting.
Is that Kim Herring bowing to the crowd?
There you go.
He's said, you know, we used to have him on sports. He's the nicest guy.
He certainly is.
Trent Dilfer.
Yeah!
There he is. Fresh back from Disney World, the quarterback for the Baltimore Ravens. And the crowd just loves him.
I will tell you, Trent Dilfer. Is the reason most Miamians, I mean, the Tampa people.
Now there is a souvenir.
Hey.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mike Flynn.
Trent Dilfer was one of the reasons that so many people in Florida were for the Ravens. They love him down there. You know, he used to be in Tampa, and he was sort of kicked out, and they love him there. They were all rooting for the Ravens that I met.
And it was big for him to be able to win that game in that stadium. I can tell you, folks, this is going to be going on for a while. We still got lots of players still arriving here.
It's gotten awfully quiet.
Yes.
That must mean something.
Something big is about to happen.
Sort of rumbling under the crowd.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Spencer Falau.
It's great because a lot of these guys have been working very hard all year long, have not gotten a great deal of recognition. We know the Trent Dilfers, we know the Ray Lewises.
is it game time? What does? You don't know how tough it's come back.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sam Gash.
Children are now going up on shoulders.
Welcome, Clarence Love.
I don't know if you can hear us on our mics, but the kids are starting to say, "We want Goose." This is what you call a build-up. He's going to have to do something pretty incredible when he comes out. Something tells me he will. Now, Goose has taken a longer time to get here because he walked, as Marty told us earlier, he walked the parade route with his daughter. And you know that every fan he walked by had to touch him, had to shake his hand, had to say something.
It was great right after the Super Bowl. I mean, she was the star of the show right there with her daddy.
That cute.
Wide receiver Patrick Johnson.
All right. One by one. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but I haven't been here for a week. I didn't know that they had taken the lights, painted them purple down here.
Oh yeah, everything is purple. City Hall is purple.
That's great.
There he is. Of course, you know, during the game, he was taken out for a while.
Yeah, the only one who got injured, right?
Doesn't look hurt right now, though, does he?
I got to learn to do those dances.
The CBS guys were really making fun of him, saying he's the worst dancer in the entire team.
The rain has just started to pour here. Nobody cares.
Right.
Nobody noticed.
Not at all. Starting to rain quite a bit right now.
That stage, I have never seen that stage so filled with people. Although you probably did for the rally.
What would you say the collective weight on that stage is right now?
Well, with all those defense guys, it just went up. Yeah! Now, when I say back home that you're in the comfort of the warmth, you are. It is just pouring now on these people.
The center of the Ravens offense, Jeff Mitchell.
Now, there's a guy who doesn't get a lot of recognition. Right-hand man at Trent Dilfer.
It's getting harder and harder for the players to make their way through the crowd to get to the front, to get their moment of cheer. I'd love to be able to hear what they're saying to each other up there.
I would like to hear what they had to say to each other right after the game.
I heard a couple of them say there's a lot of it they just don't remember.
It
was just like they're in a trance of some sort.
It'll start coming back to them over a period of time as they start recalling this fantastic.
Lionel Gilero Dalton.
The people down front are getting some real souvenirs.
Yeah, they sure are.
Ladies and gentlemen, Orlando Lobo.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, Anthony Poindexter.
Now they're coming.
Yeah, throw your camera. Here's the camera gets it. Throw the camera out.
I don't think so. Our colleague from another station, good friend Scott Garceau's up there. I think he's sort of whispering in the mayor's ear.
telling him who's. Yes,
Here
right.
it is. This.
Keeping him on cue. He did the same thing during the pep rally.
It's hard to know a lot of the players who aren't used that much.
Ladies and gentlemen, Colette, Bobby Kenny, I am the radio.
Somebody got a hat.
Senator Ron Page.
Another camera.
Wide receiver Travis Taylor.
More hats.
Wide receiver Germany Thompson.
You know,
Ladies and gentlemen, Anthony Mitchell.
all right.
He didn't have a chance to throw it out. Someone threw it out for him.
You know, these guys take a lot of punishment on the field. It's nice to see them get such love.
Yes.
That's a Millennium hat.
Go ahead, throw it.
Oh, someone's going to have a great... No. He's keeping that one.
Maximus for Edwin Molatano.
There's the guy who played his heart out on Sunday. Actually, I think his temper got the best of him a couple of times.
Yeah, we almost had a little fight.
Yes.
But it didn't really happen.
There were quite a few scraps during this Super Bowl.
I'm telling you, I don't know how they're going to get anybody else on that stage.
It's going to be tough.
Well, it's still raining, but the clouds have parted.
Yes,
Maybe
it-
that means Goose is on his way. Even the players are putting up umbrellas.
This is exactly what Bob Turk said was going to happen. He said at some point today we're going to have a lot of heavy
Where
rain.
is Bob Turk?
Bob Turk is at home watching us right now. Hello, Bob. Hope you're nice and dry and warm, sitting by the fireplace.
Mike?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome wide receiver Marcus Nash.
Yeah! Oh, man, it's really pouring.
Yes, sure is.
Whoa!
Each and every one, Kyle Richardson.
Kyle Richardson!
Put an umbrella? An umbrella?
It's just a little rain.
That's right, just a little rain. However, it's what I call a downpour. The people standing in this are getting their rewards, but they're also getting absolutely soaking wet.
This will make the story even better. You remember that day we stood out there for the Ravens
That's right, that's
rally?
right. These are the socks I wore.
Exactly.
They've never dried.
And the river outside our tent here is
Yes.
getting even
Literally,
bigger
we
and
could
bigger.
float a boat on the walkway, the sidewalk beside us here. All right, everyone's looking back. Art Modell, they want Art to talk. I mean, Art Modell is really a hero to so many people here because he brought football back to a town that was starving for it.
Cindy Williams.
Let's get ready to rumble. We're ready. Actually, I think we did that already. We don't need to do it again, right?
Oh, it's been
Not
going
for a
on.
while.
Yes, for a while. It's been going on here all morning. They play lots of music that's getting people pumped up.
Yeah. I can't wait to see the national coverage of this. People in Baltimore were out, even though it was a horrible downpour.
Absolutely. It certainly does put Baltimore in a different light now.
Yeah, and so many people feel a reason to be personally proud.
Absolutely.
All right, whoops. Are you okay? I don't want to bunk people. All right, the suspense is building because even the players are all looking in the back. I mean, who's left? Just the Goose? Can you think of others left?
Ladies and gentlemen, tackle, Perry, Swade.
This man came with a bag full of things to throw. A few minutes ago, just before this began, I don't know if you could hear because the mayor was talking at the time, was when the mascots were on the stage. Washington. The bells were ringing above City Hall. It was beautiful. Just chiming away like crazy. You can see up in the windows of City Hall, those employees who were not allowed to come outside said, forget it, I'm not working, and they came to the windows. Or didn't want to, yes.
Ellen Ricard.
All right.
And Robert Onad.
We talked to the mayor the night of the Super Bowl, and one of the things he was saying is he can't wait now to...
Mr. Touchdown himself.
Hang on one second.
Receiver Brandon Stokely.
There he is, the rookie. What a great young man. Very humble, very well grounded, knowing that he was just very, very lucky to be in the game. The mayor's waiting now for Rudy Giuliani to light the City Hall in purple.
All right. Plus, don't we get a whole lot of Jewish deli food from New York City? I think he promised corned beef, didn't he?
Knishes.
Knishes. Oh, I love
Knishes.
Knishes.
Aren't they great?
I wish you'd make the CBS station in New York send us some.
That's a great idea.
I'm calling them up. Potato knish with mustard.
Oh,
nothing
yes.
better. All right, Art Modell has walked towards the platform. We assume that means that almost all of the players have arrived. Here you go. Reminds me of Boog, Boog, Boog. I've heard that one. Gee, I think that music is from Monty Python. Maybe Goose will remember.
That's right. Okay, Mayor, we need a tighter show than this. Here he is.
The one and only.
Yeah.
Cody Silver.
Super Bowl.
He got a great surprise at the Super Bowl.
Wonderful?
He's going to be expecting another child.
But first, the gentleman to make the to build a stadium and not a museum. Welcome, Paris Glendenning.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Out here right now. Congratulations, Art Modell. Congratulations, fans. Congratulations, Maryland.
Ladies and gentlemen, now welcome Ravens President David Modell.
Baltimore, Maryland, I can't tell you how proud I am to bring you your Super Bowl trophy. Thank you for your support. See you again next year.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the key to our city on your behalf to the greatest owner in the NFL, Art Modell.
Governor Glendenning, and all the other officials up here. But I want to thank you. And I want to respond from the bottom of my heart. Thank you.
Do you want to introduce Brian, Mr. Modell? Brian Billick, yeah.
I am proud to introduce, in my opinion, the best football coach in the National Football League, Brian Billick.
Last thing, I mean this team taught me that the word team is really just an extension of the word family, and you all are part of that family. Believe me when I tell you that it is you people that brought Art Modell and this organization here. And I promise you, you all are the reason that I'm here. Now, like we did on Monday, a week ago Monday when we left here, I got someone that's got to come up and has started a tradition here in Baltimore and is going to do it with the team here, and you can join in. Ray Lewis.
Baltimore! Hey, this for me and all my teammates. This for me and all my teammates. But I need my crowd to join in because y'all was the #1 reason that we won the Super Bowl. What time is it? What time is it? And adults in the house? And adults in the house? What time is it? What time is it? And adults in the house? And adults in the house? Now get this crowd up so I can give y'all what y'all really waiting for.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the Grammy Award-winning S-Curve recording artist, the Baha Men.
Was that incredible?
That's just like the Super Bowl.
What a great treat it was to have the Baja Men here performing for this group. That was a surprise. I think the kids are really excited about that.
They were excited. So were the players.
You were excited about it, Denise.
That's great. They had big cannons blasting off.
We are the champions. The music being played behind us right now.
Great. Everybody's singing it.
I also like the fact they played Aretha Franklin's R.E.S.P.E.C.T. That was great.
This is world respect in the sports world. If you could elevate the ground because of spirit, we'd be about 50 feet above the ground right now.
I think so. And I do believe I felt the ground shake just a little bit there.
Celebration. Holding a great big key. We'll be right back.
Yes.
People are going to hang out, I have a feeling, for quite a while. Stay with us. Our coverage will be back at this great celebration.
We'll be seeing in a minute.
Stay tuned. The WJZ 13 Eyewitness News Super Bowl Special continues with more live team coverage.
The doctors at Sinai Hospital find the teaching environment so stimulating, they're obsessed with medicine.
No kyphosis. Normal lordosis.
So whether they practice in Sinai's ER7,
Dogs.
the Heart Center,
Criminals.
the Joint Center, or our Lapidus Cancer Institute,
Clear!
Sinai doctors are on the leading edge of technology and knowledge.
Mom, being a brain is so lame.
No, you're anatomically perfect.
The medical minds of Sinai, they're at the heart of everything we do.
I look like a small intestine.
For all the reasons you fly, Fly Frontier, always affordable.
People from all over the world come to a hospital in Maryland to leave dialysis behind. A hospital where caring surgeons and nurses have led the world's most successful live donor kidney transplant program to a remarkable 96% success rate. A hospital where videoscopic surgery allows loved ones and friends to donate easily and walk out in just a day or two. Who's leading the way to this new medical tomorrow? University of Maryland Medicine.
What a team, what a season, and what better way to celebrate this history-making event than with a spectacular Waterford crystal helmet brilliantly engraved with the Ravens logo and Super Bowl champions. Every Ravens fan will want one, but there are only 500 helmets. Your best play is to run to Smythe Jewelers now and order your special tribute to our very special team, the Super Bowl champion Baltimore Ravens, exclusively from Baltimore's other favorite home team, Smythe Jewelers.
You have the power to save someone's life in the palm of your hand. In fact, you can take the first step to save someone's life with nothing more than a quarter in your pocket. Just call 1-800-641-HERO and ask the Transplant Resource Center of Maryland to send you an organ and tissue donor card. All that's left for you to do is tell your family of your decision. It's that easy to save a life, and you even get your quarter back. Be a hero for life.
Well, thanks a lot for keeping up with us all morning. Folks have been here since very, very early this morning for this fantastic celebration for our Super Bowl champions. In the background right now, you can hear Aretha Franklin, R.E.S.P.E.C.T., which is certainly something that this team has earned, the city has earned.
That's right.
You've earned it.
Now, if you've been watching us today and you want to see more of this, we want to remind you that tonight at 5 and 6 and 11, we will have, of course, special Ravens Parade coverage, and then we're actually going to have a half-hour special that's going to air at 11:35 tonight to give you a complete wrap-up. And if you're sitting at home and forgot to set your VCR, you can set it at 11:35, and you'll see the highlights of the parade and this wonderful rally. It's a 1-hour special, excuse me, not a half-hour, 1-hour special. So, what a day for the Baltimore City and the state of Maryland. Ravens fans, wherever you are, if you're out there in Michigan, we're glad to have you.
Or if you're in your car right now, we're simulcasting right now with WQSR. Thanks a lot for being a partner with us, guys, over at the radio station. And you guys will be able to get home Set your VCRs will be up with us tonight, 11:35, right after our regular news.
I can't stop moving, I'm sorry. I don't know whether it's sheer exhaustion or just pumped up. I mean, everywhere you look, people are smiling, people are dancing. You guys are all from Resurrection? Yeah! You probably can't turn this way, can you, Mark? Careful, don't fall. You're from what? They let you come here today? They don't know. They know now. They don't know. Who's the best team in the world? All right.
Let's toss over to Kai and Sally and see how things are going on the opposite side of where we are right now. Kai and Sally, I know you guys had a great vantage point as well.
Well, yeah, we sort of had a great vantage point. I mean, we could hear more than we could see, but you'd never know if this rally was over because nobody's going home.
No, people are just kind of standing around here, aren't you?
What's your name, sweetie?
Angie.
And what'd you think?
It was beautiful.
Were you surprised about the Bahamas?
Yeah.
Who was your favorite player?
Shannon Sharp.
And Ray
Lewis. Ray Lewis.
Number one.
Know it, man?
I love it. The greatest city in the world. I love it. I love it. Number one. I mean, it's just been absolutely unbelievable out here today, Sally. The rain, the weather didn't make a bit of difference. The hearts of Baltimoreans have truly opened up for the Baltimore Ravens, and the Ravens have done the same in kind.
I've never seen a stage so crowded.
Yeah,
it was hard to make out the players. There were so many politicians on the stage.
Our Vic made a funny statement. He said he was concerned about the collective weight of all the players up there on the stage.
Good point.
It was unbelievable, but it's been an incredible day out here. I don't think I've ever seen anything just like this. A day where there have been so many people out here, and
once again, as John Buren has been saying all week, these players have made themselves so accessible to the fans.
Yes,
when Tony Saragusa walked on stage with his daughter, well, we had seen her already. We've seen his wife. We feel like we know these guys. They're our neighbors.
We do.
They're not just our heroes.
And you think this team started? This team's inaugural season was just a short 5 seasons ago, 1996. And already it feels like they've been here for years and years. It's something. It really is something. But, well, if the weather holds out for us for the rest of the afternoon, maybe folks will continue partying. But I think anybody who's out here now probably isn't going to work. That's for sure.
I think that's a good guess. Or school. Or any sense of normalcy.
Right, absolutely. You guys excited? Well, I think that says it all, Sal.
Vic and Denise, we're on the other side of War Memorial Plaza, and not a soul is going home. Is that what you're finding as well?
Yeah,
well, actually, people are starting to move just a little bit in this area here, trying to head out. I think they all want to get a little bit closer to the players as they possibly can. And they're moving from the stage right now, trying to get out themselves. They have
it's a
part of the
party.
street.
It's another party.
It's another party, right. Once, forget it. This is going to be a big party in downtown Baltimore the rest of the day today.
Careful, guys. Yeah, and everybody, I mean, I told you Sunday night, the stadium was a sea of purple. I didn't know there were so many purple clothes in the world. And the same thing say, hello. That's right. The same thing's true here today. Everybody came out in all their purple stuff, whether it's ponchos or whether it's hats or lace or beads. Everywhere you look, you're going to see purple and flags.
Let's go back now to Marty Bass, who was along the parade route throughout most of the morning, who was up very early this morning, talked to some of the people who were the first there on the parade route. Marty, take it away.
Vic and Denise, we are now back to what is a normal corner of Pratt and Light. Parade passed us by a while back, but the memories just flat out linger on. We'll come over here in just a second. These folks are from Cecil County. Tell me your name.
Christine Haddon.
Robert Haddon. It's really interesting. These folks and I, Carol this pan down. I want y'all to see how we saw the doings at City Hall on this little TV right here. And these folks from Cecil County and I, and Carol Comer, my photographer, my field producer Joe, we sat here and watched the doings. Of course, we were along the parade route.
Right.
It was a good feeling, wasn't it?
Oh, it's great.
Sir.
It's awesome.
Awesome.
Your best memory of the parade?
couldn't miss a part of it.
It was all great.
Look at this.
My best memory of the parade was running down with the players trying to get the autographs and police chasing me and throwing me back over the line.
But you know something?
Hey.
In the NFL, if you don't go for it, NFL means not for long.
You got it right, boss.
It's the pro
got
game.
It right.
Now, you are normally off of work today.
Right. I'm normally off. He asked to be
I'm
off.
normally
That's that
working.
concrete thing.
Right.
Yeah.
But this was, as we're looking here at some of the doings out in front of City Hall, was this worth the rain? Was it worth watching this on a 4-inch TV?
It was worth the
Most
trip.
definitely.
It was worth the trip. It was worth the traffic. It was worth the running to catch the MTA rail system. It was worth it.
Hey, you took MTA?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That is the pro game. Real quick, we'll go to a break here in just a second. Now, you folks from Hamden, what's your name?
My name's Chris Dugin.
I'm not with him.
I'm from Hamden.
Oh, okay. All right, very good. Tell me your name.
Kevin Bacon.
Was it worth coming out here, sitting in the cold, and getting a little bit wet?
Was it worth?
The answer is yes.
Yes.
Okay. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to toss it to a break. We'll come back here to the corner of Pratt and Light, and we'll review the doings from here before the celebration happened at City Hall. We'll have weather and a whole lot more. What a morning it has been. Eyewitness News and coverage of the Trophy Comes to Baltimore continues right after this.
Stay tuned. The WJZ 13 Eyewitness News Super Bowl Special continues with more live team coverage.
How do you sleep secure at night?
With the lights on?
Who can sleep with the lights on?
Instead, sleep behind the Sloman Shield.
What's the Sloman Shield?
An advanced home security system installed free. Guaranteed. Call 1-800-ALARM-ME.
Burglars pass by the Sloman Shield?
Wouldn't you?
So the Sloman Shield is installed free?
That's their guarantee.
A good night's sleep for you and me.
And me. And me.
Call 1-800-ALARM-ME. The Sloman Shield.
Shield your home. The Sloman Shield. What a storm!
Only one Thomas's bagel left.
People who love bagels love the taste of Thomas's bagels. Golden outside, perfect inside.
Hope I got enough.
Thomas's.
What's your favorite Entenmann's?
My one wish. Ultimate crumb cake. Moist every time. Lots of cinnamon crumbs. Yum, it rubs me the right way. Entenmann's. What's your favorite?
Live from WJZ 13, you've got Baltimore's favorite news team. Now, Eyewitness News.
You're looking now live at special coverage from Eyewitness News of the Ravens Parade downtown. And of course, there's the Ravens band as they led off the parade this morning.
Now that was taped from a little earlier ago when the parade made its way down Pratt Street. If you're just joining us on Eyewitness News at noon, it has since made it here, and we had a wonderful pep rally, during which some of the players threw out some souvenirs. You caught this football?
Yes.
Who threw it to you?
It was the guy up there.
I think it was Priest Holmes.
Was it Priest Holmes?
Yeah, I could barely see him. There was
How'd you catch it? You had a lot of practice?
Yeah.
Good for you. Way to go.
My name's Scott Edmonds.
All right, Scott, you gonna be a football player when you grow up?
Hopefully.
With a catch like that. All right.
What a great souvenir.
Okay.
Thanks for joining us, and go back to school.
Okay.
See you a little bit later. Well, it's been a fantastic celebration. We made lots of friends down here. These people are not anxious to go anywhere right now.
Don't you have to go to work? Don't you have to go to school? These people haven't slept, many of them, since Sunday night.
Yes.
And a lot of them have no voices, as I just about have no voice, too, for the same reason. Too happy. Too happy. There's a crowd as they're starting to go home, but again,
they're in no hurry.
They're having fun.
Yeah, it's just drizzling very mildly here right now, but that has not dampened the spirits of the people who are here this morning and all afternoon.
And if you come back to our camera here, before we see some parade video, you see people gathered here. They've got masks on.
These people are here right now. This is a live crowd.
We are number one. That's how everybody he feels today. I think we'll be
As you can see, the enthusiasm continues. We're going to take you back a little bit to some of the festivities from a little bit earlier. We have some tape of the program that happened here a little while ago. Let's roll that right now. We can take a look and we can tell you a little bit about what happened here.
The parade was incredible. Not only did the players ride in some Humvees.
There's the introduction of Art Modell by Mayor Martin O'Malley. And you can tell the sincerity in Art Modell's look, his demeanor. Happy to be here in Baltimore.
Art Modell said, "I thank you," and he repeated the word "you" about 4 times. And he's a very mild-mannered man, at least he appears to be. And he said it very quietly, but you could tell for him it was very emotional. This is a lifelong dream for him. Before, obviously, he even came to the Ravens before they were the Browns. This has been his lifelong dream, and he's lived to see it. And it's a wonderful, wonderful thing because he's a loyal guy to his players, too.
Certainly so. Very rarely you hear people talk very nicely about their bosses. These guys love Art Modell, just like the city does.
That's right. I was talking to Ernest Biner's wife at the Super Bowl Sunday night, and she was telling me a little his history. You know, and a lot of coaches would have just, or owners would have gotten rid of somebody if they have a bad season. Now he takes people, he puts them in the office, he keeps them as part of the family. A word that Brian Billick also used in the rally.
Definitely
Team,
so.
extension, family, extension, this whole city and state.
As you can see, the crowd is not going anywhere. Denise in the future is a cheerleader.
That was my long past.
Well, there we go.
We're going to go over to Kai, who's on the other side.
Yes, Kai.
What you doing, Kai? Here you are, Kai.
All right, and we're back here live. How you guys doing? Here. Why don't we show you some video of the Baja Men earlier performing out here at this incredible celebration for the Baltimore Ravens. It has been an absolutely unbelievable day. Thousands upon thousands of fans have turned out here down at City Hall to try and see the Baltimore Ravens bring home their Super Bowl trophy. Okay, so we're back here live out in front of City Hall. The party's going on, right, guys? Absolutely. And a big party it is. It's a big party. Right now, though, I'm going to throw it back to Denise and Vic. Back to you guys.
Okay. All right, that was Kai trying to scream about his cheering fans. The moment, the first player to come on stage today was
Ray Lewis, MVP. He certainly fired up the crowd.
I know, he did his little dance.
Yes, certainly so. Let's take a look at what Ray did when he came out here to greet his fans.
What time is it? What time is it? And adults in the house? And adults in the house? What time is it? What time is it? And adults in the house? And adults in the house? Now get this crowd up so I can give y'all what y'all really waiting for.
Okay, Denise, if you really want to impress me, do that.
I'm learning.
You're learning?
I'm going to take that tape home. I'm going to learn to do that. I'm going to come in and impress you. I feel that's the only way that I can be a winner, is I've got to have a little dance like that.
You're going to come out to the set every day, toss a little grass up in the air as we get ready to go on the air. We, of course, are going to have lots of coverage for you. We have a special tonight right after our regular news. Starting at 11:35, we, of course, will have our Team coverage at 5, 6, and 11, and of course the parade special at 11:35, which
an
will
hour
run for an
special.
hour.
Right. So if you haven't set your VCRs yet, you've got some opportunities coming up later today, or you can just sit there and enjoy it.
I just got one question. When are we going to do this hour special?
I don't know.
11:35. Right?
The question is, will anybody be able to hear anything I say by then, since I'm slowly doing everything my vocal teachers ever told me never do.
That's right.
That's just scream and yell and be so happy.
Our
All right,
coverage will continue here. We'll be right back in just a moment.
Stay tuned. The WJZ13 Eyewitness News Super Bowl Special continues with more live team coverage.
When your tub and shower area become frightening, you can spend the time and expense to remodel or have Bathfitter give you a new look in one day.
It's 8:15 and I'm off to work.
Bathfitter custom molds an acrylic tub that fits right over your existing one. We can even custom fit a seamless wall unit.
I can't believe I'm enjoying my new bath. All this in one day.
Call Bathfitter now to find out how simple it is to enjoy your new bathroom.
My kids call it the red mask.
This red thing on my face.
My grandkids kept staring at me.
It's red.
It just wouldn't go away.
All over my face.
Yuck.
I could feel it.
I didn't know what it was.
I thought it was sunburn at first. I mean, redhead. Sunburn. Thought I had a skin allergy.
Getting acne in my 50s? It's weird.
I felt a little paranoid.
So I'd be sitting across from the client. He's not listening to me. He's looking right here.
I felt ashamed.
Millions of people have it, but don't know what it is. It's called rosacea, and it can get worse if it's not treated. So if there's redness on your face that doesn't go away, see a dermatologist. Then call this toll-free number for free, helpful information. Plus a list of dermatologists in your area who can treat rosacea.
Treatment was simple. I'm definitely looking better. No more red mask.
See a dermatologist and call today. Isn't it time you got your face back?
This is what I'm supposed to look like.
Looking pretty good these days.
Beautiful, huh?
Well, what do you think?
Come on, people, let's grab some wingy. KFC's new spicy barbecue thingy. Little sweet honey make my tummy singy. Then smoked jalapeno on a long, slow stingy. Each one I eat, my belt goes dingy. Don't clip the last wing. Next time, bring your own. Today, 20 for $6.99, 8 for just $2.99. Small cha-chingy, but not for long.
A WJZ13 exclusive. Our Ravens, Super Bowl champs. Congratulations to all of Baltimore. Thanks to you, our city is shining in the national spotlight. WJZ13, the only station to bring you Ravens football from preseason all the way to the Super Bowl, with Eyewitness News team coverage all season long. This week, stay with Eyewitness News as we celebrate the Ravens back home on WJZ13, Baltimore's favorite station.
This team taught me that the word team is really just an extension of the word family, and you all are part of that family. Believe me when I tell you that it is you people that brought Art Modell and this organization here, and I promise you, you all are the reason that I'm here.
Brian Billick,
yeah, go ahead.
who walked the parade route today, shaking people's hands and saying hello.
Certainly so, yes. We're back live here at War Memorial Plaza where the party continues. We have lots of fans here who have no intention of going anywhere anytime soon. But we gotta mention one of the biggest stars, and I do mean the biggest stars of today's event, Tony Saragusa. Tony came out, crowd went wild.
With
Let's
his
take
little
a
girl.
look here.
With his little girl, consummate showman that he is. People were waiting and they just began yelling goose, goose before he even got on stage. And then there he is with his little girl holding his hand. And apparently he has another child on the way. And although most of Baltimore knows now that his wife is pregnant, I learned today that he actually found out that she was pregnant the night of the Super Bowl.
That's
she told
right.
him.
What a surprise.
Story.
I wonder if she waited till after they won to tell him.
I hope so it might have distracted him, and he didn't need that. Although I don't think anything can distract him. He is unbelievable. On media day, when you walked in, he had the first little booth, and he was sitting there and he was yelling to all the media who were running by, "Go on by, Ray Lewis is down there. Go on by, Ray Lewis is down there," because he knew that everyone was going by the list.
Well, see, he certainly is a big star. I mean, people just absolutely love him.
You can't hear us, but we're telling you we're going to Sally and Kai. Can you hear us, Sally and Kai?
Yes, we can hear you, Denise and Vic. It is a glorious day. The sun is breaking through in this city. Look, I'm going to even take off my jacket the day the Baltimore Ravens bring home that Super Bowl trophy, or the day after we have this party. The sun breaks through, and it is a glorious day in the city of Baltimore.
I have to tell you what I just experienced. I went to go look for my friend John Zeman, head of the marching band, the Ravens marching band. I was in the middle of the band as they started to march and play.
Did you sing?
No.
Did you play?
No. Thank goodness, thank goodness. That would have cleared War Memorial Plaza in a big old hurry. But anyway, John and I go way back high. When he was with the Colts marching band, we were together that hideous night in March.
That's right.
Well, actually, I want to say the morning
of '84.
Yes,
right.
of '84,
Wow.
when Irsay snuck out of town, and you were so personally affected by that, and you held on. And they took the ball away, but they didn't take away your heart.
No, they didn't. I remember that day very specifically, Sally, because I remember you came to me and grabbed my hand and said it's going to be okay. And I had tears in my eyes. And the time I got home, the Raven band, or now the Colt band, told me, we're staying together. We are staying together. The Colts band will stay together. It was a glorious group of volunteers that did this.
And we've got some video up right now, John, of the band marching down Pratt Street. And what's today like for you? What does this mean?
You know, what I see is like a 180-degree circle, because this is the way the Colts used to be back in the old days. The family. And that's something the Modells have rebuilt, only bigger and better is the family.
What did Sally tell you that day when you were at your lowest point, wondering if we'd ever have a football team that again?
Well, when like I said, we were working together, and she came to me and grabbed my hand and said, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. And I had tears in my eyes, I really did. And like I said, it was a great inspiration working with me on that day, because I was a mess.
John,
I was trying to do my job, but I was a mess.
This has been an unbelievable year for you. You know, the inauguration was no small gig.
No, absolutely. The president loved us. He gave us a thumbs up.
The Super Bowl parade, I mean, this has got to be beyond your wildest dreams. He is the consummate fan, as well as being a musician and head of the band and all that. You're just a little boy.
Yes, right. I'm a 53-year-old little boy just celebrating with the rest of the wonderful fans, and that's something that's kept us going, the wonderful fans of Baltimore. I know how much the Modells appreciate it, and the Ravens front office, and the players, because look at the turnout we had today. You know, this is the first parade we had for our team. They never had them during the other Super Bowls, our 58-59 World Championship game. This is the first. And look at this turnout. Next year, when we win it again, we're going to double this.
I like the sound of that.
Okay.
John Zeman from the Ravens
Thank you so much, John. Thank you so much.
Thanks, WJZ, for doing such a wonderful job.
Thank you.
We're going to toss it now back to Denise and Ben. Denise and Ben.
Okay, thanks a lot, guys. Boy, what a grateful team, and of course the grateful band director. And we want to remind you of our special coverage here that will take place throughout the day. We will have Eyewitness News live team coverage at 5, 6, and 11, and of course our parade special, which begins tonight at 11:35.
Hour-long special. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. The WJZ13 Eyewitness News Super Bowl special continues with more live team coverage.
Real-time closed captioning of Eyewitness News is provided by O'Connor, Piper & Flynn, ERA. Visit our website at www.opf.com to tour thousands of homes for sale in your neighborhood.
WJZ thanks Food Lion for sponsoring Eyewitness News.
You hear that? It's the sound of people saving money at Food Lion. Now, this is where people check out their food, and they actually have to pay for it.
Yes.
Finding a lot of crying and weeping at this point?
No, I don't.
People pretty cheerful, keep a poker face?
Yeah, no, there are no poker faces. Most of the customers are very, very nice. They become like family here.
Are they happy with the prices here?
Oh, yes. That's why they keep coming back.
Do you think you'll shop here 20 years from now? Hard to tell. Hard to tell, really. Don't know what the specials will be.
I'm attorney Charles J. Zuckerman. Over 20 years ago, I was involved in an auto accident that almost cost me my life. I understand what it's like to suffer you deserve.
For a free consultation or accident information package, call the law office of Charles J. Zuckerman today at 410-727-6611, specializing in personal injury, workers' compensation, and criminal law.
Medicare medication coverage. Are you having difficulty using inhalers or mixing your breathing medications? Do you use Proventil or Albuterol, Atrovent, Combivent, or other breathing medications? Did you know that if you qualify, Medicare covers breathing medications that are already premixed? To find out if you qualify, call us at Med4Home, toll free at 1-800-949-3988.
Hey Marilyn, how much did you pay for your last pair of glasses?
About $170.
They hooked me for $225.
It was almost $200.
Not anymore. Doctor's VisionWorks is here, and now you can get 2 complete pairs of glasses for just $99, plus a professional eye exam for just $19, no appointment necessary, and 1-hour lab service is available. So get 2 pairs for $99 at Doctor's VisionWorks, now open at Owings Mills and Hartford Mall.
Welcome back to Eyewitness News special coverage of the day the trophy came to Baltimore. Now, Now check this out. Check this out. If you've been watching for a while, the last time you saw us, we were in a very empty corner that had gone from parade to just your typical old corner of Pratt and Light. But now that the gathering at City Hall is broken up, we're now back to Boogie Central USA Trophy Town, huh? Okay, now. All right, now we got to talk to some folks here just real quick. First off, you get the Hair of the Day award, pal.
Thank you.
Now, how did you do this?
It took about 3 hours. First they bleached it out, and then they put Manic Panic on it.
Manic Panic?
Manic Monday, Manic Panic.
Okay, now how long is this expected to stay in? How many?
Permanent, semi-permanent, until I get it out.
Where do you work?
Hair 2000, Glen Burnie Mall.
Oh, well, you're your own advertisement. That's pretty darn good. Okay. But you know what's going to happen? Dude's going to go back to the hair shop, and old lady's going to walk by him and go. Now, this is an interesting story right here. Tell me your name.
My name's Ed Barrett.
Tell them when you were born.
I was born on the first championship, December 28th, 1958.
At halftime?
At halftime.
This is full circle for you.
This is full cycle. I was born a Colts fan. I'm a go out of Ravens fan.
Now, you also are the licensed concessionaire at the corner of Pratt and Light.
Right,
it's got a big tent back there.
Right.
How many times have you had to reorder Super Bowl champion stuff?
Well, I couldn't even tell you. 4 or 5 trips up and down the coast, picking everything up in U-Haul trucks.
In U-Haul trucks, that's how much you've hauled back here.
Back and forth.
Now that is pretty wild. Now I want to go right down here for a second. Good to me. Hey, baby, how you doing?
Good.
What do you think of that guy's hair over there? Did you see his hair? Would you like your hair that color? See, I told you, man. It looks good, but everybody's going to go in and go, wow, dude's got color. Now, you were at the Super Bowl, yeah?
My name is Victory, baby. Victory World Champion.
That's exactly what we were saying at Whiskey Joe's.
These beans came from Gasparilla.
Because I was sitting there looking. He's got his daughters with him. These are bees from the Gasparilla Festival. Did we have a good time in Tampa?
Man, we had a blast, Marty. That town was fantastic.
Now, were you surprised how much Ravens Tampa was?
Yes, I was. But I'll tell you what, it was great. There was probably 65% of the fans in that stadium were rooting for the Ravens. Buck fans, it was unbelievable. Words do not describe what was going on.
Yeah, the Tampa Bay Buccaneer fans became Ravens fans. It was unbelievable. All right.
It was fantastic.
Good seeing you guys. Going to go down to Pike here real quick, and then we'll get to a break. Now, you all cut school today, didn't you? Yeah. What's your note going to say when you take in a note to the teacher tomorrow?
We had a blast at the Ravens parade.
Yeah, okay. It was fun. Might as well tell the truth. Listen, we are going to a commercial break. We're going to come back. I think the party's cranking up again down here. Don't go away. Don't touch that dial.
Stay tuned. The WJZ13 Eyewitness News Super Bowl Special continues with more live team coverage.
How long does freshness last? How long a life does softness have? If it's Pillsbury fresh bread, it's a long one. Our special blend of ingredients along with years of Pillsbury know-how, ensures that even the last slice tastes more like the first. Pillsbury Fresh Bread.
I've always wanted to do that.
Black history is part of everyone's history, so I pledge to honor and respect it.
Not only for a month, but every day of the year.
I would encourage everyone to apreciar las muchas contribuciones.
To appreciate the many contributions
of African Americans. I pledge to share the word
without prejudice.
For Black history and the future.
Kmart is making the pledge. Will you share the word?
Share the word.
A WJZ13 exclusive. Our Ravens, Super Bowl champs. Congratulations to all of Baltimore. Thanks to you, our city is shining in the national spotlight. WJZ13, the only station to bring you Ravens football from preseason all the way to the Super Bowl, with Eyewitness News team coverage all season long. This week, stay with Eyewitness News as we celebrate the Ravens back home on WJZ13, Baltimore's favorite station.
CBS Thursday. Survivor moves to its regular night. And what happens next?
Can't do it.
Is something everyone will be talking about.
Oh, my God.
It's an all-new Survivor. Then,
I didn't kill my family. Why are you lying?
Don't miss TV's highest-rated new drama on its new night. An all-new CSI. And it was the perfect family, or was it? What really happened to Baby Stockton? An all-new 48 hours after Survivor and CSI on the new CBS Thursday.
Medicare medication coverage. Are you having difficulty using inhalers or mixing your breathing medications? Do you use Proventil or Albuterol, Atrovent, Combivent, or other breathing medications? Did you know that if you qualify, Medicare covers breathing medications that are already premixed? To find out if you qualify, call us at Med4Home, toll free at 1-800-949-3988.
Why did you choose to walk instead of ride?
Oh, I just had to feel a part of it and feel a part of it. The fans are great. We're here to make sure they got a clear glimpse of the trophy. Good to see you.
All right, Marty has purple hair. We got purple nails. Very nice, Selena. The crowd is slowly drifting back to work. We have to go back to...
That's right. We're going to toss it over to Kai and to Sally right now, and then we're going to have to get out of here pretty soon, guys. Kai and Sally.
Kai and Sally.
This is going to be an absolutely memorable day for me. I know for you, Sally. I brought my camera. I took pictures.
Oh, good. I want copies.
Yeah.
I want to throw my name in with everybody else who has said that these are not just fabulous fans, but they are really polite, well-behaved.
They are.
The positive energy.
Baltimore's the best fans. We love you. We love you, Baltimore. And, Sally, we'll see them tonight at 5 o'clock.
We'll see you
we
at
will
5.
see you at 5 o'clock tonight. Marty, back to you.
Pat, we're on us right now.
All right, don't forget to watch us at... Don't forget to watch us at...
Crazy has happened here. If you think this ended when the celebration ended, you are wrong. This has become a love fest. I think the day's party is just beginning, and we will have more of this amazing story later on Eyewitness News. Truly unbelievable. Who's number one?
Marty said it. All right. We're going to have more at 5 and 6 and 11, and then at 11:35, an hour special on this wonderful celebration.
That's our That's our live coverage of the parade for our fantastic Super Bowl winning team. We, of course, will have more coverage later on. Goodbye. See you later.
Blakehurst is a retirement masterpiece brought to life in a familiar neighborhood.